I'm thankful that you did me wrong, cause now I got it right, I promise you gon' miss me gone. I done seen it all like the first picture phone. They wishing on my downfall with the wishing bone.
You know what I'm saying? And I had a lot of plans, cause originally I was gonna drop my album this week, you know? And I am a chronic overthinker. To all my overthinkers in this bitch, I'm a chronic overthinker. I'm a chronic, constant worker, you know, and I've been having a hard time lately, straight up. It has not been easy. But it's, you know, it's worth it. The whole concept of the album, though, is like better me than you. So it's like when you go through your shit, it's like you the one who can handle it. So that's the concept of the album. So that's why I always remember, like, cause it gets hard, you know. Your faith get tested for sure. People can, you know, when you make art, you put your heart into this shit, so. I'm gonna take my time.
Now, unless you on Cloud 10, I'm not rock. Hey, you on the motherfucking word? What's good, y'all? It's yours truly. Once again, HeartBreak Ace. If you're familiar with my content or not, hit that like, comment, subscribe so the algorithm gets breaking content every time I upload. Cause we started from the bottom, now we here. So I gotta keep giving y'all this content, man, so y'all can like and subscribe. Cause you know the algorithm be in his feelings. He don't like when y'all like and subscribe, so he try to keep me in the. He don't want my shit in the light. I'm starting to feel like he jealous of me or something. I don't know, man. But you tell that nigga, bro, I'ma keep knocking him out if he don't get y'all these videos so y'all can like and subscribe. We on the road to 2,500 subscribers. And he trying to stop that. But I want to thank y'all, man. You know, my little small channel is growing very rapidly, fast, and it could not be without y'all, man. So I want to thank y'all before I even start this video. However, topic of discussion though, while we here. Shout out to my guy Joe, man. Joe Budden from the Joe Budden podcast. I think this was episode 755 of the Joe Budden podcast. And one of the topics at hand was, of course, the Big Sean album, Better Me Than You, that just was released this Friday, or the time of me making this video. And of course, it's a hip hop platform. He gave his opinion on how he feel. Well, him, Ice, amongst the whole crew get their opinion about how they feel about the Big Sean album. So before I even give you my opinion or what I feel about what Joe and them said, you already know what we doing. Joe told me, come on, man. He can't wait all day. The op on the block, we gotta get him. So you already know how I'm rocking. Let's spin the block.
Big Sean. Big Sean dropped. Better Me Than You is the name of this project.
Big Sean is fabulous for this generation.
Was it good?
Holy shit.
Wait, excuse me?
Fab. He's fab for this generation.
Oh, fabulous.
He walked
like
right out there with it.
Yeah.
He didn't hesitate at all.
But wait, hold on.
My only thing is Fab's longevity is
Shit, Sean been around for a minute now.
Yeah, but for this generation, they track.
Yeah.
Did we not enjoy the project? I know it just came out. It might be too soon. Maybe we need another listen. Maybe we need it to grow on us.
I needed quite a few more listens.
This nigga Ice.
What, man? It's hard for me. I compare artists to their discographies. It's hard for me to hear Dark Sky Paradise, Big Sean, and then hear
Finally famous, Big Sean.
Yeah, this it's gonna sound really fucked up what I'm about to say, and I apologize if anybody gets offended, but I'm just not a fan of mental health rapping Big Sean. Like the therapy, the meditation, all that positivity, it just don't sound right
Authentic?
in the music. No. It's authentic. It's who you are today.
Okay.
But it almost feels like something's missing now in the music. Like you've gotten to a place of peace and tranquility in your life that it don't sound good in the music. He just sounds too peaceful.
You're like Chance Jr.
Yeah.
It's like Chance Jr. Like on this project, I heard a lot of, I love my wife so much, and then when I'm hurt, I'm calling my family. My family tell me that I gotta keep going, and when I keep going, I stand on my stool. I'm sieging the house. I can get rid of these demons. The devil is by me. Like, dog, like respectfully, because I like that shit. I just don't like him doing it without big budgets. I feel like what you're saying and a little bit of what you're saying is kind of what I'm saying. With I like my Big Sean with a bigger budget because Dark Sky Paradise, and I mean this may be credit to Drake, but Blessed is kind of a mental health record.
Yeah,
I live the life I deserve.
That's true.
Funny how they made it, but he just made it
It's
work.
dressed up in a way that's not so on the nose.
Yeah, the beat was dark, the hook is fire. Like he's given us fly mental health bars before. I just don't like it without the big production and the big hook.
If I ask you guys to elaborate on the fabulous correlation, it would offend somebody.
Potentially, I don't want to dive too deep because
I mean he's been around Fab, so I would want to hear because he said that you jumped right out there. So obviously there's some basis to your claim. So I want to hear what he had to say about that because he's been around it.
I'm not mad at the correlation.
I don't understand though, because Fab, I don't understand. I don't understand. Fab had a great career to me.
For sure, it's not a knock. It's not a knock. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Yeah, but I don't understand the correlation.
Saying that he's this generation's Fab.
Yeah, like
he's just kind of like,
well,
he's
Fab,
not Hove. He's not, and Sean is not Drake. He's not at that level.
Okay.
He still makes very good music. It just doesn't necessarily reach to that.
Oh.
It sounds like both of them had the potential to go to that next level and never got there.
Yeah.
And that's not a shot.
Yeah, like there's a ceiling.
Not a shot, yeah.
And it's not a shot, but it sounds like a shot.
I see what you're
It don't sound the nicest, but it's not a bad thing.
But maybe
I mean, for me, one of the only differences between them two is Fab had a really, really, really deep girl bag.
Sean's got a lot.
I know Sean's got a girl bag. I just don't think it's on par with Fab's girl bag. That's my opinion, one. And two, Fab was embraced by every MC in his era.
Yes.
There was never another MC that was trying to hinder him, blackball him, challenge him, or just hold him back. And I think some of that does exist for Sean. Like Sean's class, I don't feel like was the kindest to him, especially when he wasn't around yet.
Yeah, but with Sean's class, he still got in. He was able to get out there with all of them cats the same way Fab was.
He's got records with basically everybody.
Everybody from that era, Sean has records with.
On the strength of Kanye.
Maybe.
Whatever reason, he has those records, and he Big Sean on them records.
Fab never had a Kanye.
That's true. That's true. That is a big difference.
Fab had Clue and Duro.
Yeah,
that's true.
Shout out to Clue and Duro.
Sean's flow and like delivery just be so
monotonous.
Monotone.
Yeah. It's just like monotone. It's like
which is another thing that Fab kind of sometimes has too.
You're not really. It almost sounds like you're not even putting no effort or nothing into it. You just lackadaisical on the beat, and it just makes it almost makes the song sound a little boring here.
Even if you're saying fly shit.
Yeah. Like the way you say it also matters a lot.
That's true. It does.
And with some of the other records, the features that he's been on, he had bigger production. So it could craft around it a little bit, make it sound a little bit better.
Well, you just might have been in the room with some killers and you tried to step up your delivery and put more effort.
Or you're in the room with Kanye or No ID or someone else like, yo, say it.
I want to ask that though, real quick. Is it the Kanye effect where when Kanye put his hand on you, he gives you so much and you reap so much benefits from, I guess,
I think you just learn in being around those situations.
I know, but when you leave him,
now you got to do it
yourself. But it's not the same. It doesn't hit the same.
You might got your homeboys in the studio that's just like,
no, but I'm just talking about like even production wise, or even like it doesn't hit the same.
Yes, what is this? Huh? This is whack. I can't get jiggy with this shit. Where's your damn manager, that pink motherfucker? The manager's not here.
All right, y'all, we back. One too long, like a 5-minute, 10-minute swerve, man. Now, before I give you my opinion, I like to let y'all get a little insight of Big Sean, what he had to say before he even released the album. Because a lot of people saw online, like last week, he was like crying online. And he was speaking on his album that wasn't released yet and what he was going through. So one thing I'm gonna say before I even give my breakdown is I think I respect their opinion because you like what you like. I just think that their breakdown and reaction to the album was a little unfair. If you didn't like it, you didn't like it. But the fact that you don't like the mental health Big Sean, that's a slippery slope because he's talking about mental health. He's dealing with his mental health. Like y'all forcing him, it's almost like people forcing him to try to make an album where he's talking about all his ops or Kendrick Lamar, basically, or being in the big three. He don't want to do that. At the time of his life, he ain't where he at right now. Who knows? But before I even finish giving my breakdown, I'm gonna let you hear what Big Sean had to say before even dropping this album and how he felt about it. So you know what we doing. The odds still on the block, so we can't just sit there and wait. We gotta spin the block again.
Had to gather myself. You know, but like I was saying, when you make art, you put a lot into it. And, you know, I definitely am a chronic overworker, overthinker, and I've been dedicating a lot of money to it. And it definitely, I don't really like try and read into what people ever say too. It's like, it's hard because you do care about your shit. So, you know, I try and stay focused on the path of keeping the music focused on what I want to do, no matter what people think. So it's like, sometimes if you read into too much shit, like the internet could suck the fun out of it. Just anything you do. So it's just like, as an artist, expressing yourself is just important to me to stay on that path. And so when I had COVID last week, I was down and I was like still working on the album. I was supposed to turn the album in, and I'm working on new music, you know. I don't want to, like, there's a whole bunch of songs that I have that I wanted to put on this album too. Like, I got a song with Fantasia that's fire. Some soulful shit that Bugs did that the sample isn't clear. Engineer calling me. I had, you know, something with that was for 2088 Part 2 that I thought fit my album more, but it's just not all the way finished. And then even I had another one with another person that I collab with frequently that she sent me, and it was fire, and I wanted to put on this album too, but it's just not done, right? And I could keep working, I could keep doing it. And last week I was forced to stop, obviously, because I had COVID, and it like threw a wrench in all my plans. Because last time I dropped the album, it was COVID. And ironically, I got COVID now. So it's like, I was excited to like plan my release parties. I was excited to do all of that last week. So
fuck that.
You gonna cry in the car.
Alright, y'all, we back like another little quick 5-10 minute swerve. We saw the op on the block and you guessed it. We got it. Now, I'm gonna say, like I was saying earlier, before this part of the video, I respect their opinion because they are critiquing music. That's part of their job. I just feel like it's unfair a little bit because he's the artist. Big Sean is the artist. Where he at in his life right now, you can't orchestrate that. You can't persuade him to go a certain way with this. He definitely dealing with some type of mental health. We don't know what's going on. That's his own personal life. It's obviously that he got tension between him and his girl, Janae Aiko. He just had his kid. He just got a lot going on, obviously. And he said he's an overthinker. We're not inside of his brain. We don't know what he got going on. And I can't say it. I skimmed through the album and every song sound like the intro. Like the first 3 songs, it got that slow build up, and they the type of song that you should have at the beginning of your album. But after that, it started getting started sounding incomplete. It just sounded like a bunch of concepts that he put together, but that wasn't completely finished. It sounded like he just put the album out just because of the anticipation from everybody else, or him not being out so long and doing the beef against K-Dot and Drake. It just feels like he just rushed this album out, and you can tell that the production ain't bad, but you can tell it ain't Kanye West production as much no more. And when you put all of the things together, man, I can see why people won't like the album, especially after being this long hiatus, as long as he's been going out of the game. And when you compare it to his other albums like Finally Famous, Dark Sky Paradise, all of those, it ain't nowhere near that. I will say that. I mean, I understand the kind of mental health type of album, but it's exactly what Joe said. It's like a Chance the Rapper Jr. type of thing going on. And it's okay to speak about your mental health, but prior to that, and it might be because of the Drake curse, when Drake just makes stuff sound good, like Blessings was definitely a mental health song, but he made that song sound amazing. And I don't know if it's because Drake was on it or not. But Big Sean always had the same type of style. He ain't never changed from that since beginning to now. By which a lot of people say that people like Drake try to take his flow, but I don't see that. Drake been in the game forever. Big Sean definitely is a top artist when it comes to lyrical content and ability, but he just don't have the ability to really make a lot of hits or compact songs that really touch the people to the point that it's playing everywhere. And it's always been that way, unless it was like a club banger with a feature or something like that. Now, but I do think, even if he's speaking on mental health, I do think he could have came a little better with his album. But I think it's unfair to say that, oh, I don't like this Big Sean because he's speaking on mental health and all of that. I mean, that's what he want to speak about. I do agree that he could have made it more exciting to listen to. It's almost like he's trying to make it therapeutic to the point that he's trying to force the listener to take the therapy with him or assist him in the therapy when it comes to this album. It's almost like he needed validation from the people. Hence why he was crying on live, because he's an overthinker, worrying about what people are going to think about his art, but that's what he want to make. And it sounds like you made an album and you trying to kind of like still make this album where you want the validation from the fans and the listeners to accept your therapeutic mind state at the moment. And you can't force it on people. It's like they like it or they don't like it. But I just think that the critique or saying is just say it's not for you. That's my only thing I have about it. I don't really disagree with what they were saying, but people go through a lot, man, and we want them to make all these songs. If you were making some songs about beef records or being in the top 3, everybody would have loved this album. And that part of the role of why he having this mental health issues, because it's like y'all want to stereotype me in this light that I don't even want to be in. Stop trying to force me to go with K-Dot. Stop trying to force me to go with Drake. Stop trying to force me to go with J. Cole about the big 3. Let him, if he don't want to be in the big 3, that's on him. But then again, he kind of did himself because he speaks on this situation. He speaks on this like he did with Charlamagne the God about how he can rap like this and rap this and do that, which is true, but you have not yet to show that. And every time somebody call you out or you act like you calling somebody out, you back down and hide your hand and say, no, I ain't talking about him, man. We cool and this and that. That's the problem with you. You keep reneging. You keep reneging. It's like you doing a J. Cole apology every day for no reason. You like you just apologize for even being mentioned with them. So you just kind of like confusing the audience. That's all I have to say. You kind of confused the audience. And obviously you got something going on with your lady, or you still trying to be a father and deal with the lifestyle. I understand that, but you've been in this game a long time, man. A long time. Everybody deal with stuff differently, but especially when you big on being a father for your son, you kind of got the man up because your life better than most of us. You're rich still without really dropping songs. And we're people that's broke, and well, we not got the money y'all got. We not millionaires. I ain't not yet, but I will be. And we still have to deal with everyday life. Why not being rich? You rich dealing with the everyday lifestyle, so it's kind of like hard for people to feel sorry for you with the image that you're trying to come with this album. You could have made an inspirational album, but it shouldn't just. It was lightheaded, and it was like. It sounded like a bunch of concepts thrown out there that wasn't all the way put together. That's just my opinion. But it wasn't trash as far as... It was put together, it just don't sound complete. If that make any sense to y'all. I mean, take a listen, man, for whatever reason. But, you know, that's just my opinion. I'm 50-50 with what Joe Budden and them had to say. But, you know, go take a listen to the album yourself, man. Or we can... do a reaction to the album if you want me to. Leave a comment down below if you want me to make a reaction video to the entire album. But that's all I got for y'all. Leave a comment, let me know how y'all feel, man. Now, you know this world keeps showing me every day and showing y'all. What I always say, love each other. Till next time, yours truly, Heartbreak. What's good, Late Bloomer Gang? It's yours truly, Heartbreak Ace. Now, I don't know about y'all, but for me personally, since I could remember as a kid, I've been a geek and a nerd when it comes to technology. Now, I got to have the latest trends. I got to have the nice cameras, all of that, all the essentials for podcasting, especially making these videos to give y'all with high quality audio and visuals. I only go to one place, and of course, y'all know that's Amazon. Amazon got everything you need. Everything from A to Z, literally. And you know, they got a lot of good prices. Some things are pricey, but you don't have to get that. You know what I mean? I know people be on a budget a lot. We got bills to pay. We got to take care of our kids. We got an everyday lifestyle. I get it. So I made a list for y'all. Must have for content creators, for beginners or pros. Just simply go on my channel, hit the link like I'm showing you in this video, and see if it's something that you might like. I'm pretty sure you will. Especially if you want to look good like I do on these videos. Nah, I'm just joking with y'all, man. But you know, man, as always, show love. Show love to each other. It's yours truly. Till next time, it's Heartbreak.